Oh my God. Let's go, Corbin. How are you, bro? Oh, hold on. Let me turn. All right. Let me know how well you guys are able to hear um, the the uh, the direct. Oh, I did think you were gonna be asleep. I did. It's working from home and now got your stream. What a day. Oh, kids, you made it. You made it, bro. You don't hear anything? Oh, that's not good. Uh, man, I thought you guys could hear this. Oh no. Uh, you guys hear anything now? Yeah. Okay. Whew. Right on time. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, it's Mario's 40th anniversary. Okay. I like the sketches. Some of these are really cool. Hold on. Oh, Miyamoto.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
What up, son?
Today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th
What up, homie?
Tomorrow, September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan.
Mm-hmm.
We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much.
Yo, you gonna make Super Mario 35 come back?
Supported by
Come on.
evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year, we've created an art gallery that displays character illustrations drawn during the development of different games.
Oh, that's cool.
There are also illustrations and pixel art from the Mario series. Also, from now
That's who's
to
the restroom. Welcome back.
the
So, guys, everybody can hear, right?
change to the design shown here. And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display. You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out. On top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood,
Sound is fine?
opened
Okay.
the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, they did it in
You can
Orlando?
experience the world of Super Mario in real life.
That might be a
Next
CEO
is more
trip right
news
there.
about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February.
Yeah,
Since its
out of this
inception
direct,
in 1985, the Super Mario series
I think I just
has
want a
been
date
running
for
40 years.
Metroid
Thanks to
Prime.
everyone's support. But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear,
Oh, that's so
which
cool.
has the Nintendo logo on it. We'll be supporting in other ways as well. If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity to run through Kyoto? Also, coming next spring, please take a look at this.
I mean, next. The trailer for the movie? Yo, already? No way. This feels like the movie, but it also doesn't. Big Rome, what's up, baby? Yeah, that's the best game. That's the best game.
The name of the new
The
movie
movie is already going to
the
Galaxy.
together is the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Fuck yeah.
What kinds of adventures do you think Mario and his
Oh,
friends will
man. Oh, I'm
have?
excited. And it's in theaters already?
Today will be the main
Oh,
event of the Super Mario Brothers
okay.
40th anniversary.
Oh, we're starting good.
Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination. Chris-san,
Thank you, Miyamoto-san.
Wow, already, dude.
As we
That's
celebrate
crazy.
Mario's 40th anniversary,
What's
it's
up,
an
Big Rome? Happy
opportunity
Friday
to
to you,
reflect
sir.
on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to life for fans across generations and around the world. From its groundbreaking world building to its
Oh,
iconic characters,
I was like, oh, what happened?
unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture. All of us at Illumination feel so fortunate to
Sorry, I don't look as pretty.
as we expand the life of Mario in movies.
All right, Galaxy.
While the
Good
Super
start.
Mario
Good start. Good
Galaxy
start.
games are the core inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario.
And Yoshi's coming to
Our
this too.
directors,
Oh,
Michael
bro,
Jelinek and Aaron
they're gonna go
Horner,
nuts.
along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris.
It wasn't your service, bro.
A film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate.
Oh my
Brian
God.
Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's
Yo, that's crazy
incredible
that they
games.
just drove straight to Galaxy.
We're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario,
The GOAT.
Anya Taylor-Joy
Oh, dope.
as Princess Peach, Charlie Day as
Luigi. Yeah, nice.
Jack Black as Bowser,
Okay.
Keegan Michael Key as Toad,
The best Toad.
and Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek.
Let's go, the
And
goats.
as we continue
The
to make
goats
progress in the
themselves.
Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved in the production every
Dude.
day, and I'm enjoying it.
What a
It's
start.
a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary.
What a
So
start.
Please wait a little longer for its release. While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you. Please take a look at this.
What you got, bro? What you? Oh. Oh. Uh huh. Is it a collection? See you tomorrow, senor. Have a great day. Peace. This first movie was such a solid one. It was, man. Alright. I got a problem with this collection already. Here's my issue with this already, because we already did. We did the 3D All Stars, and Galaxy was already on there, and now they're doing Galaxy 1 back on another collection, but now adding Galaxy 2. Not a fan. I think that's. I think that's poop. Personally. Well, the nunchucks have that motion sensor, gyroscope thing or whatever on it, right? So it'll be able to react very well to capturing all the star bits and stuff. Unless they randomly announce there's a Galaxy 3 right here, I'll flip this whole fucking table over right now and I'll wake up everybody in the room. But I guess this is just to help catch people up with the concept and the idea of how Galaxy works. Yeah, whatever. Look, they're my favorite games. The digital version of Galaxy 1 and 2 will also be individually available on the eShop. That's cool. We get the amiibos. Oh, next year. Probably when the movie comes out.
It's the games that share the movie
Yeah.
Super Mario Galaxy and
Not a
Super
fan,
Mario
bro.
Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy, Koizumi-san.
Hey, hello everyone.
I don't
I'm
know, man.
Yoshiaki Koizumi.
Lame.
From here,
I get
I'll
it.
introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. First, the two games you just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space.
I will say though, if nobody's ever played them,
Mario not
because of obviously when it came out, fair. This is great. But it just sucks that we got the 3D collection
game also returns 50
and one half of this bundle already.
on Wii.
I mean, it's nice for people that didn't get to play it, but I already. Yeah, I 100% in both of them as well too, and I 100% nothing, like ever.
We hope you're looking forward to that as well.
But yeah, not it's
In addition,
it's not for me. I'll put it like that. It's not for me.
will be available as a real-life product.
Oh, that's cool. Originally, the storybook does not include newly pages added. Oh, okay.
Including the release timing, will be available on the My Nintendo Store website later today. So please check that out. Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too. Many other
Nintendo
Mario
Switch.
titles are also available on Nintendo Switch. So if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it?
Hey, that Mario RPG one and Brothership, I recommend the world to play those.
Coming to Nintendo
Play them. They're great. No, I need Nintendo to wow me with a game that will want me to get a Switch too, right? Wait, are we getting a new tennis?
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2. Mario Tennis Fever.
No way!
Use top spins, slices, lobs, and other familiar shots.
Holy shit!
You can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers. And swing into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets.
What the hell is that?
Rally going to build up your fever gauge. Then
Oh my god, it's a fighting game. We have meter.
freeze the court with the ice racket. Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket. Or duplicate yourself with the shadow racket. There are 30
Oh, look at
fever
DK.
rackets, each with their own
30?
abilities. Pair them with 38 playable characters.
38?
Find series history to find your own strategy. Let's
Oh
see
my
the
God,
game
dude.
being served up.
What's up, Fender?
A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode. Aim for the top by
Wow.
completing different objectives in the Trial Towers mode.
That's cool.
Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode.
Good morning, champ. How are you, baby?
Wonder effects. In the online modes, choose between casual play with customizable rules in Online Room or Go for Glory in ranked matches. You can even
Be
choose
casual or
swing with
sweat?
your controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in
Hell no.
swing mode.
Hell no, you know that's just not gonna register.
After
What's up,
encountering
Torchman?
monsters on a remote island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's adventure mode. With their
That looks fun.
skills gone, the babies will need to learn how to play
Oh, that's cute.
and defeat the monsters to return to normal.
It actually looks like fun.
Mario Tennis
I'm
Fever
good, baby. We out here.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2, February 12th.
Oh, wow. Okay, February.
That was
Yeah,
Mario
Fender, we're chilling, man. We out here watching this direct. Not a bad start so far.
familiar tennis gameplay.
I'm surprised.
Latest entry are Fever Shot.
Maybe Wario and Waluigi look disgusting.
There are plenty of other modes as well.
Yeah.
Look forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Some more Mario stuff? Isn't that from Wonder?
What'll it be? Wow!
Oh.
Multiplayer mayhem is coming to the Flower Kingdom in Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Baseball shows up and
Nintendo
breaking my
Switch 2
TV.
edition. Plus meet up in Bella Bell Park.
You know, I never finished this. Wow, okay, so what do we
A
have?
large plaza has been discovered in the Flower Kingdom. Bella Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family.
Really?
Let's go over some of the things you can do.
Huh.
Collect the most coins to win.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course.
Wait, so now are the online homies actually there? Because I remember you guys were like in the shadows when we were doing this.
Use items to duke it out.
Oh, that's cool.
Dodge attacks and try to survive.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide and tag. If you're tagged, you're it. And the
That's
other
dope.
players get to transform and hide.
Work together to relay.
Huh.
Pass the bob-omb to each other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
Oh, hot potato.
Work
Sort
together
of.
to
No,
get
reverse
to the
hot potato.
goal.
Place donut blocks while your friends run across them.
Oh, that's cool. I already see the stress of this one.
To the beat.
Jump in time and the lift will rise. Get in sync, then one.
Oh,
two,
cool. Rhythm Heaven.
Jump. Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park.
Wow. They made like a Mario Party out of Mario Wonder.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition adds other new content as well. Look forward to more on that in the future. Super Mario Brothers Wonder
spring,
Nintendo
okay.
Switch 2 edition plus Meetup in Bella Bell Park launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Give me an actual Rhythm Heaven, then we'll talk. Hey, mate, you know, you guys are asking for a lot, okay?
Super Mario Brothers Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
That's cool.
As its name implies.
All right, so then
Bella Bell Park
I'll wait until that comes out so I can really get the full experience.
adds other new content, so stay tuned for more details in the future. How about these chatty characters?
The flowers?
Something I said.
The talking flowers. We actually made them.
We kind of look alike, huh?
That's adorable.
Oh, really? Sometimes they'll talk on their own, just like that. These talking flowers can make everyday life a little more fun.
Well, they're trying to get you interested, man.
They're planned for release.
I'm sorry, Jay. I'm not the advocate. I'm not even the champion.
Mario Brothers 40th anniversary part of this presentation.
Last game. Oh, he didn't even say please take a look. Hold on. This might be brand new. And it's Switch 2? Nah, hold on, B.
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live,
Yoshi story?
a talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky.
Yo, Mr. E's in the game?
It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures,
Oh, it's a Yoshi story game.
but it can't actually see what's written down. So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate.
Wow, cool.
First, let's study this flower-like creature.
Oh, I like the animation.
It tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back.
Huh.
Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom. As you wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find.
This is very
written down.
creative.
Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck.
Huh.
It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock.
Interesting.
It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book. A page-turning adventure awaits.
I love the animation. I don't think this is for me,
Mysterious book launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
but this is cool.
next spring.
Super cool.
A new game starring Yoshi is on the way.
That's dope.
It will take place within a mysterious
Was there a Yoshi game for the Switch? I don't think so,
all
right?
sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future updates.
I think was the last one on the
That's all.
Wii U or
Super
the
Mario
Wii?
Brothers 40th anniversary.
I don't remember there being one on the
Games
Switch.
coming in the future, the new movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts of adventures with Mario. Okay, we'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct.
All right, not bad.
First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
All right, Jay, this is for you, dog. This is for you.
It's time to storm into Cryptica. The mesmerizing world
Super
of Cryptica
NES?
awaits in this 2D side-scrolling
No, but there were.
adventure.
Oh, this looks cool. No, there was right. So that's where Yoshi Island.
Couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice
Sorry,
as
this looks really good.
hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes. Uncover a wide array of unique
This looks
melee
awesome.
ranges
Sorry, no. So yeah, Yoshi Island came from Super Nintendo,
shifting biomes
but
with
then they did Yoshi's Story for N64.
with the help
I don't think there was anything for GameCube. Then there was a Yoshi's
upgrades to boost your abilities
game for the Wii, and I think the Wii U had Yarn.
and in couch co-op mode. You can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and sharing power-ups for different playstyles.
This looks amazing.
Storm Lancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Dude, that looks amazing.
The wilderness is
Yeah, Storm Lancers is my game for sure.
Transform
Okay, so Wii U was the Yoshi's Yarn and something, right?
In this charming survival life sim,
Yeah, that shit was fire.
plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish,
Bobby, we doing co-op? What's going on here, bro?
and plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures
Oh.
may attack, so use your tools, weapons,
Oh.
and wits to make it out in one piece.
Poor guy.
Progress.
Stabbed in the butt.
This rugged
Minus
island
4
is a
HP.
bustling town. Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors.
So is this Kabbalah's Animal Crossing?
Decide to live here. Plus, a
Yoshi's
full
Crafted
plan
World.
to build
Oh, that was on the Switch. Okay. Yeah, see, I didn't even know that.
online co-op.
Okay.
Dinkum launches as a time console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system.
Dinkum.
November
Interesting.
5th. Pre-orders and a demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Dinkum.
Embark
Okay.
on a colorful adventure. Save a mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Popucom. Team up locally or online in this multiplayer-only game.
Multiplayer only? Oh.
Color is key. Attack enemies with the same color to defeat them.
Isn't this?
Each
It's
adventurer
Puyo Puyo
will
Tetris.
find 2 colors, so you'll need to swap between them during battle. Timing is critical too. Work together to fire colors at the right time to overcome obstacles.
Cool.
You can also use items like shields to block lasers or drones to create platforms. Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages. Team up to take them down. Additionally, in party mode, up to 4 pals can take on a variety of challenges together.
That's cool.
A colorful co-op adventure awaits in Popucom, launching on Nintendo
Popucom?
Switch. This
That sounds
holiday.
familiar. Oh no, I'm thinking of Computron from The Office. Excuse me.
Here, on this small island, floating in the sea. Our me characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life Living
When is
Dream
the
game.
game coming out? That's funny.
You're in charge of this island. You can create me characters of anyone you'd like living here. Base them on a friend, a family member, or even yourself. Once you've chosen their personality and voice,
My name is Anne.
your me is good to
Name
go.
is Anne.
Can't wait to start living here.
The
That
me
sounds like- wait a
characters you
minute.
create will enjoy the
That sounds like
fun
Bonsai Buddy. Do you guys
whenever they
remember
see
that?
Wonder what's up.
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Yum.
Enjoy.
Don't worry about the dogs. It's okay.
Looks like that hit the spot. This me looks bored all by their lonesome. Someone needs a pick-me-up.
Leave a charcoal with a Gramby. Oh, blap.
No, you never use Bonsai Buddy on your computer?
Really hit
It was
off,
kind of
all
like
thanks to this meetup.
Clippy. Like if you're writing a paper on Word and you use Clippy to help you out. This man, I'm dating myself pretty hard. Never mind, I'm gonna shut up. Yeah, Bonsai Buddy.
You some breaking news. This just
Bonsai Buddy was like a
following previous
purple monkey.
reports of a 2026 release date. with
I feel like
announcements
Bonsai Buddy was like
from
what
about
AI was
tomorrow.
trying to be like 20 years ago.
Launches next spring. More on this story as it develops.
There was breaking
Where it
news.
was like, oh, you could ask it questions and it could talk to you and be your friend and tell you a joke.
Launch next spring.
Little small things like that.
Please wait a little longer for this new dream life.
New
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, that's for Tomodachi Life. You from an alternate reality.
On Nintendo Switch.
All right, so what are they porting over?
Slash and clash in these games. Get over here
Oh,
and
wow.
choose your fighter in this totally collection of Mortal Kombat
Cute.
classics. This compilation features multiple classic games from the 90s and early 2000s, including arcade, console, and handheld versions. Friendship matters, so fight your pals locally or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes concept art.
I think it's really
archival
cool
footage,
that they're
and
bringing
exclusive
this.
interviews with the
I need to find that
original
alternate
creators.
self and bitch slap the fuck
Prepare
out
to
of him.
test
Yeah, I don't know why you're.
when
I don't know why you're doing
Mortal
that.
Kombat Legacy Collection launches digitally on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. October
What a
30th,
statement.
and
I need to
digitally
fuck
on
myself
Nintendo
up from the future. What the hell?
Experience
Oh.
the first game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. Step into the role
I gotta
of
beat this too.
Cloud
Yep, let's not talk about my
Strife,
backlog.
member of Shinra's elite soldier unit.
Horrific.
While he is working as a mercenary,
Man, it looks good on the
legendary
Switch too.
hero Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission, suddenly appears. The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system January
Nice.
22nd. Save the world from malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure.
Oh yeah?
Battle foes to rescue robot
I like
allies,
roguelite.
collect resources, and create a place for others to call home. Then, customize your weapon classes and
It looks
unlock
so.
powerful
It
abilities.
looks like she just doesn't want to be there.
Fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions. Online, you can team up with friends in co-op or via game share.
I'm liking
Mouse
the whole
controls are
roguelike
also supported
co-op
by
aspect of
Nintendo
things.
Switch 2. Linked Banner of the Spark launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
Later today, damn, all these fire games are coming out today. Is this Hades? Yeah, right. Hades too.
Well, daughter of Hades, princess of the underworld, it would seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense?
Lightning gun.
Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
Oh, that was the Goku jump. You know she's ready. Oh.
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both.
Barely looks sick.
Death to Kronos.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2. Play as the princess of the underworld to take on the sinister Titan of Time.
Oh, Kronos is starting the time. Yeah.
Weapons
Okay.
of Night, the Sister Blades, the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare your enemies and
Oh, that's
gain
sick.
the upper hand. Along the way, the gods of Olympus will grant you new skills and abilities. Mix and match to find the most powerful.
The first one was amazing. I
combinations.
loved it.
Each time you set out, you'll be faced with different choices. And you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in
Wow.
TV mode.
But handheld is 60 frames. That's good.
First for consoles on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch, September 25th.
Oh wow, that's not next month. It's in 2 weeks.
Figures right in.
So Hades 2 was only on PC, and now it's coming to console.
And 2 new amiibo are also on.
Oh, I always thought it was already on the Switch.
Tap them to summon figure players that you can train. Your figure players will level up as
Oh.
they compete.
Reminds me of Smash.
Team's proficiency level will also increase. Plus, with the amiibo, you can swap riders.
Do you like roguelike games?
You can choose
Or is that not really like your genre?
Levels are also transferred over. These 2 new amiibo will be available November 20th, the same day as the game's launch.
You know, I always thought the amiibo thing was gonna die out.
Kirby Air Riders amiibo updates in the future. And
Like
a
after.
second Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted by the game's director, Mr. Sakurai, is also on the way.
Yeah, like pretty much like after the. What was it, like the Switch? Yeah, like I really thought it was just gonna go. Sorry about that. There, if you enjoyed, okay.
Traveling back in time, Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru, and the queen, Sonia. She
That's how
joins them
Rauru
to
looked?
take
Wait,
on
hold
Demon
on.
King Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War. Take on hordes of enemies as you fight alongside.
Yeah, I don't care what
allies.
anybody says.
Like
I
this
want to
great
do like a
Korok.
whole thing with
Get familiar with your allies' abilities.
oh,
so
Tears
you
of the
know which
Kingdom
character to
timeline
swap
with
to
like the
in
Hyrule
any
Warriors,
situation.
Tears of the Kingdom,
Zonai devices can bring
or,
water,
sorry, Breath of the
wind,
Wild,
and other
these
effects to
Hyrule Warriors
combat.
games, put it
Make
like together.
strategic use of them to counter your enemies and alter the flow of
This
battle.
looks awesome.
Pair up with nearby allies to unleash mighty sync strikes. Depending on the pair, Sync strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects.
Look at that.
Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op. And with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems,
Ooh.
even if only one player has the game.
Nope. Yeah, that looks awesome.
Uncover
Shut up,
ancient
Bobby.
worlds that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Ah, 2
November
months.
6th. Pre-orders
Shit's around the
begin
corner, yo.
later today on Nintendo eShop.
That almost looked like a Zelda
That's
island.
enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
Dragon Quest? What it looks like. I'm surprised they haven't made a Mario Dynasty War. Oh my god, dude, that would go nuts.
It all began with a spark of curiosity.
Yeah, it is Dragon Quest. Okay, word.
Guided by a mysterious tablet, a group of young heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown,
This looks really good.
mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials. What awaits them beyond it all?
I like this unique animation that they went with. This is really cool. Bobby, you okay over there? Somebody check on Bobby. 7.
Dragon Quest VII.
Reimagined. Okay.
That's the spirit. Look out, world. Here we come.
That was Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
The way how they... or
We
7.
hope you're
Never
looking
mind.
forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined world. Now, we'd like to announce 2 things. First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app. The app continues to deliver all sorts of information
There's a
about
Nintendo Today's
games and characters on a daily basis.
smart device app
And
thing.
we're adding a new Kirby theme.
I didn't know. Why didn't anybody tell me?
We're also delivering information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release. So please
Why
check
didn't-
that out.
Why did you guys tell me?
Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
Oh yeah?
Please take a look at this.
What are we getting?
Coming to Nintendo Classics, Virtual Boy. You'll be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
My
God! You'll need this dedicated accessory. This recreates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware by inserting a console to play. Both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch are supported. Play Mario's Tennis, Galactic Pinball, Telero Boxer, and more. The 14 classic games shown here are planned to be released over time. Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics is scheduled to launch February 17th. The dedicated accessory needed to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will be available in the future.
Oh my god.
A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
I need it. I need it. I don't care.
We hope you're looking
Nope.
forward to Virtual Boy. Nintendo
Oh,
Classics.
I'm actually crying.
Okay,
Wow.
let's see some more headlines.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it.
The Crimson Butterfly soars again.
Oh, Fatal Frame?
Minakami Village.
Oh,
a
shit.
place said to have vanished from the map. But when twin sisters
It's a remake?
Mayu find themselves lost and
Oh,
wander into the
dog.
village,
Oh
they
my
encounter
god.
the unthinkable. The victims of a past tragedy.
Oh yeah, I'm in this.
Now, Mio must use the Camera Obscura, a device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts. And
I know a
find
couple of my
way
friends are
home.
probably. Oh yeah, Virtual Boy, all about it.
She delves deeper into the mystery.
Don't let go of my hand.
Mayu's sanity slips away.
I can't believe it. We got Virtual Boy, and now we got a remake of Fatal Frame? Bro, are you kidding me?
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system early next year.
Wow.
Upgrade your play with the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games.
Nightbot, you have to throw hands, yo.
In the
You about to
Nintendo
lose.
Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, you'll face off against more on-screen enemies than ever before as you aim to become King of the Pirates. Enjoy camera play
Overcooked.
and more.
This
in
game always looked fun.
Overcooked 2, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Serve up dishes and reactions while you cook together. Mouse controls are cropping up in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Stardew Valley.
Oh, that's cool.
Plus, up to 4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer.
That's dope.
And with Game Share, up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game.
That's cool.
5 new levels, including Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Plus, with mouse controls, you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based
Not familiar
fun.
with this game.
Craving more to clean? Power Wash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new
That's
entry
cool.
in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series. Unholster your washer and effortlessly blast the dirt away as you transform your sullied surroundings into squeaky clean scenes. Make use of new tools and supplies, including enhanced soap, a surface cleaner, additional power washers,
This
and
looks so
raking
calming.
equipment for those hard-to-reach places. Wash your way through a fresh campaign as you explore
But
even
my
more
mind
of
still thinks
Muckingham.
like,
Then
yeah, you're doing
venture
that,
into
and then
new
a demon
rival
comes out.
Locations, including Detergento and Lubra City. After a hard day's work,
Yeah, I never
take
heard of
some
that game.
time to unwind in your home base and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories you've collected. And for the first time, up to 4 players can make progress in the campaign together in online co-op.
I still can't think
Or
that, like,
split the work between 2 players with local split.
I'm sorry, I just keep thinking like you're gonna wash something and then a demon's gonna be let out. And then you have to fight it.
Relax
And then it
clean
turns
your
into a
heart's
horror
content
game.
When Power Wash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall.
But it's not. It's just, you're just cleaning. That's it.
The fruit matching phenomenon returns. Suika Game is back and rounder than ever. This time, the fruit falls toward the center of a circle, and you can drop it
Adorbs.
from any angle. It's 360 degrees of fruit dropping fun. If you combine fruits a certain number of times, it's Super Evolution time. When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge. Plus,
Cool.
with the Nintendo Switch 2 version, you can play with others locally via Game
How
Share.
old is Human Fall
This
Flat?
allows you and up to 3 players to drop and merge fruit together in co-op. rotate, aim, and go for the watermelon when Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this winter.
Cool. That's for someone. Not for me, but that's for someone. Well, well, what do we have here? 10 years old, wow. And Extreme G are like, whoa, Samus has that? What? Oh my God. Out the corner. It's around the fucking. Yo, Merry Christmas. Oh my God. Why don't they just drop the date like that and not say anything? And it's like, oh yeah, by the way, it's open world. Oh yeah, by the way, here it comes, coming out December 4th. Like, what?
This is where you're from, DK?
What the fuck?
This island is beautiful.
DLC is smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Wow, already?
This new edition lets you barrel around DK Island, the home of some familiar faces.
What?
And if you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
What do you think?
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush.
25% word.
Your
I'm
emerald
0%.
quota within the time limit to clear each round. The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks. Collect a fossil and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones.
Sounds like a roguelike.
Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies, or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds.
Not yet. You will soon. We're getting closer and
You can also
closer.
smash Vanadium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run.
It almost seems like a time trial thing.
Your perks and skills reset after each run. But Fossil and
Oh, soon,
Vanadium
like it's
gem
more of a roguelike.
locations
Yeah,
stay
yeah,
the same.
actually.
Refine your winning strategy with each go. When a run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did.
Yeah, okay.
Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK Island.
That's cool. This is
Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers.
more
Take
really
on the
like
challenge to earn that promotion.
I see why they were able to pull out this
The
DLC. It's
Donkey
quick.
Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald
Oh,
Rush
see, and it's out today?
DLC
Yeah, it's
launches
nothing
on
crazy.
Nintendo Switch 2
It's like, here's
later
this
today.
fun side thing you can do.
Plus, a free demo of the main game will also be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Oh, that's cool.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is getting paid DLC called DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island.
Yeah, it's definitely not free.
Next, please
Quote
take a look at
unquote,
this.
paid DLC. It's Pokemon. They're looking for his trainer?
This land is just waiting to be shaped by a Ditto that looks like a human? And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon. What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea. By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon. Collect rocks and wood to build with. Till the fields and grow delicious crops. Build homes for the Pokemon you meet. There's so much to do here. No need to rush, though. Go at your own pace, and you'll have a wonderful space before you know it. Pokemon Pokopia.
A brand new Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Pokemon Pokopia, where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new life with other Pokemon.
Interesting.
Next, we have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
Oh, ZA. It was like Pokemon Animal Crossing meets Minecraft. The way how you were like able to build and stuff. And deconstruct and all that stuff. At least that's what it felt like to me. I like this new battle system. Get fucked. Sneak attack, bitch. Yeah, not quite what I had in mind either. A word. Oh, are these like the Mega Evolutions? These look sick. What? Greninja, that is awesome. Whoa. Seems like a really big focus of the game. Man, it's next month already? Oof, boy.
It appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City, where people and Pokemon live. Pokemon Legends ZA launches October 16th. We have one more Pokemon trailer. Please take a look.
Uh-oh, one more Pokemon trailer. It ain't about Unite, that's for sure. What the hell are those? There's X and Y? Mega Dimensions? Paid DLC? Ah.
Pokemon Legends ZA is getting paid DLC called Mega Dimension. Raichu has 2 different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More details will be shared in the future.
Dog, the game ain't even out. How dare
Let's
you?
move on to some more headlines.
You only have 6 minutes left and that's what you're using my time for? You have some nerve.
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
How dare you?
Are you okay? You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2
Oh,
Goodbye Despair
wow.
is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock
That's
Island,
crazy.
you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin. In high-speed detective action, you'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth. And along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new scenario with different victims and culprits.
Oh, that's cool. How are they gonna have DLC before the damn game comes out? Right, that's what I'm saying.
Trial is about to begin.
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo Switch
That's
2
cool.
and Nintendo Switch systems.
I know this game's
next
very
year.
popular. And it always reminded me of like
History
Phoenix Wright.
in the 3 Kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors
Just
Origins
crazier.
is marching onto Nintendo Switch 2. The 3 Kingdoms, an era of warring factions. As a nameless hero, join forces with Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian, or Liu Bei on your journey to
These
become
games
a
are
true
always
warrior.
fun, brainless, button
Your
mashing
choices will
extravaganza.
influence your story and may even alter historical events from the 3 Kingdoms.
I love this.
Plus, paid DLC is on the way.
Oh yeah, already? Oh, look, we're doing it again.
Choose a different path and experience new developments that weren't in the main story. Walk your own path and become a one-man army.
Oh, yo, he's got
When
Monk
Dynasty
Gauntlets.
Warriors
Let's go.
Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd. 2 fates are now intertwined.
That's Monster Hunter. Yeah, I know.
Welcome to the sprawling world of Monster Hunter, where all sorts of monsters live. By bonding with certain creatures called monsties, you can traverse the land,
Wait, what just happened there?
climb cliffs, swim across water, and fly through the air as you
Oh, okay. I just watched the replay. I was like, did that monster was riding the other monster? But no.
Petrification
Personal
now
life is
threatens
cooked.
the world. It's up to you to venture forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent total calamity. Raise your monsties.
That cell shaded animation has come a long way, man.
Together to face whatever stands in your path.
From Wind Waker to now. They've done a great job.
Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
March 13th. And here we go. All the fast games. Yeah, because we're coming to the end there. And they got to show one more trailer. Wow, Disgaea. That's still coming around? Good for them. Yeah, the HD remake 1 and 2. Right. Oh, cool. You bring a Virtual Fighter? Lego Voyagers. Cool. I think I played the first one or the second one. I can't remember, but that was fun. And Persona 3. Here we go. Resident Evil?
Hello? Yes.
Isn't she from... No.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
It is Resident Evil. Nine is coming to the Switch?
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Holy shit.
Grace. Stay close to me.
But this looks different than 9.
Keep moving. What's wrong? I'll explain later.
Am I bugging?
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite...
What the fuck is this?
Tell me what's going on.
Something important. Grace.
There's no escaping your destiny.
That's crazy. I can't believe it's coming on Switch too. Oh, and they're gonna bring 7 and 8. Dope.
A brand new entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo
No, so
Switch 2.
the Ashford Mansion.
We hope you're looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares.
Man, if my memory serves me right, Ashford Mansion revolves around Code Veronica.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day.
Said I believe that was the Ashford Mansion.
Thank you for watching so far.
Cool.
Next will be our last announcement.
Oh, they have one more?
Please take a look.
I thought that was it because it's past 10. I have no idea what this could be. Yo, take care, homie. Fire Emblem.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength.
I'm just assuming it's Fire Emblem.
To the devotion in your beating hearts.
Yeah, I'll be on tonight. I'll be on tonight. I'm single now. This has to be Fire Emblem. This looks dope though.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm right.
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
I wish I could get into these games. Cause I know the story for this stuff is like, that looks like Alucard. What the hell? I know the stories for these games are just unparalleled.
So much that simply killing him will not satisfy me.
Moving hotels again, so hopefully I should be cool, man. Safe transition.
And now warm blood is served in a crude cup.
You think I'd let you deny me my feelings?
I refuse to accept defeat. Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the Divine Sovereign, that I vow to you.
This one's called Fortune's Weave. Dope.
The years were long, weren't they? Have you forgotten me so soon?
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
So now we're gonna have like 11 Fire Emblem characters in Smash.
The intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await?
Right?
Please
Maybe
stay
12.
tuned for future updates.
They can put 15. Do it.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
You know what they should do?
Thank you for watching.
They should have like a slot for like one of the character select slots in Smash, and it should just be like dedicated to Fire Emblem, so that way they don't take so many individual slots across the screen. You know what I mean? That's what they should do. That way we don't have to be like, oh well, that's another character slot. Okay, so as a small little bonus, Uchi and I are gonna jump on Discord together and talk about the Direct.
Lo-fi just to get some vibes going. Yeah, here we go.
Oh. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Where's Cliff at? I'm right here. I'm right here, man. Nope, nope, doing wrong things. Sorry, yo.
Let me send him a message. Cliff Dog.
He's sending me a message, guys.
All right, let me see if I can. I'm gonna try to do. He should still be streaming.
I am streaming, you silly
I'm looking
goosey.
him up. I feel like everyone's was watching this today.
You're such a silly goose. I'm
Okay,
downloading
hold
that
on, I'm
one
pulling
game
him
from
up
earlier
right
if I
now.
could find it.
I gotta wait for this ad to finish. Look, knock. Oh yeah, look, knock. You just get started streaming together. All right.
and we're gonna go find something to eat. Probably go grocery shop as well. I'll see you guys tonight.
Okay,
Oh
cool.
my god, that is so loud.
All right, we're about to call him up right now. Let's see. All right, voice call.
Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Good morning, champion. How you doing, baby?
Dude, I'm better now. I got my boy with me. What's going on, bro?
Stop it. Tell me more. Okay, what else? What else you want to say?
Stop. Oh my god. Okay, so first off, hold on. Let's hit this button because I have this get started with.
It's not gonna work because I thought we weren't doing that, so I didn't transition everything over to Google.
Oh,
That's
all
on
right.
me.
You're fine.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, it's all good. Yeah, because I have no idea. I literally, well, we can at least say that you're the first person that I hit the knock on the door button for. So
It worked and it came. So just so you know, it came through on my screen and it was like, oh, join Uchi and stream or join Uchi and collab, something like that. And when I hit yes, it was like, oh, you don't have the right browser. I'm like, ugh. And then I also have a notification that says Uchi wants to collaborate. Click to accept. So just so you know, it works. So I got to
Okay.
transition over to Google like today, so that way I can do this stuff for the future. Sorry, man.
Nah, you're good. I know you were telling me how your you had to like reset your computer. Did that go smoothly? I guess since you were able to stream.
No, I didn't do it because I was doing dad things. So I'm
Ah,
probably
gotcha.
gonna have to do that tomorrow or later
Okay.
today. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not gonna rush it. Not gonna rush it. We'll see.
All right. So how
Back to sleep, kids.
how'd you feel about today's direct?
Okay, there were a lot of good things that I liked. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah?
There were some things that made me like very shocked and surprised. Um, I'll say my top three was, or yeah, I'll say my top three was the Galaxy movie, because I think, and I might make a lot of people mad, I think Mario Galaxy is the greatest 3D Mario game of all time. Personally.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah, I'll call it. I'll stand on that hill. I'll die on it, and I'll fight anybody on that hill. Let's go. We can throw hands.
Hey. Okay.
So yeah, so that was one. Didn't know Metroid Prime 4 was open world, which was in terms of like using a bike and like traversing around and stuff, because I'm used to just being like on foot. And you could do
Yeah.
like crazy bounty hunter battles like that, which was pretty fucking cool. So that was dope.
Yeah.
So I like that. And then lastly was the Virtual Boy. Lost my shit on the Virtual Boy. Don't know how many people have had the opportunity to play it, use it, understand it, but I grew up on the Virtual Boy, so it hit a very special nostalgia part of me that was like, I'm getting that full goddamn contraption. Y'all gonna watch me sink my face into that screen, and I'm gonna go bonkers the minute I'm able
Yeah.
to get that.
Yeah, so I will say on the Virtual Boy mention, because like as we were watching this whole presentation, I've never done this before. I literally was taking notes. Okay, I never take notes on stuff like this.
Okay.
And just as far as like, I wanted to just see the order of like the releases. I was doing pretty good up to the part like towards the end where they were just kind of like shooting a bunch of games like flashing them like on the screen like really quick.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, like for Virtual Boy, I was actually surprised because low key, and no offense to anyone that's Virtual Boy fans, I totally forgot this thing existed, and I did not anticipate them to even have such a, I guess, like a need to feature it on on their platform for the or not the virtual console. I'm
You're
saying
right.
Virtual Boy in my head. Oh, well, it's
No,
for
you're
the
right. Yeah.
the expansion pass, right?
Yeah. So it's part of one of the other emulators that's gonna be on there.
Right. Yeah. So, to me, my first initial reaction was that, oh, so this is like their response to like not having any sort of like VR on a Nintendo system. Like this is like their entry point. I feel like, even though like it's very much a stretch considering that it's obviously only going to be playing like old games like that was Virtual Boy console type games, but Nintendo, from what I've noticed, I mean, I guess I shouldn't just say this would apply for Nintendo. This is kind of like for everyone that is in the space of, creating new types of hardware and, in the technology spaces. But it's like when you look at, since we're talking Nintendo, when you look at like their history, right? If you go back to the Wii U, you can even treat that as a prototype of the Switch. And then the Switch was like the full proof of concept, and now the Switch 2 is essentially just a way better Switch.
Yeah.
And then like them introducing this Virtual Boy, to me at the very least, is like, okay, so this could lean towards them eventually creating like a new peripheral that acts like in the same light, where it's like you put the Switch in the thing, which I thought when they did that, I was like, no wonder why they have a tripod stand for this thing, because there's no way you're just gonna stick this on your head and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that was like really funny. So yeah, like oh, you know what? I should probably look that up. Did you get a chance to see like how much that thing's gonna cost? Because I think pre-orders go live today for that.
Yeah, I didn't look up the price to see what the peripheral would cost. And there's two, because there's the physical like Virtual Boy one, and then there's the I forgot what the cardboard thing that they made for the
yeah.
Switch called, but there's like a cardboard cutout version of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't look into it.
Okay, so you do know the prices?
No, I don't. I didn't look into it.
Oh,
I just know there's just two variants of it.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. I'm on the site right now, just looking to see if they even show it. And right now I'm just seeing a bunch of what you'd expect to see nowadays, like all the recent products, nothing like new. I don't know if they should do this better. They just announced this. How is this not on the front page or anything like that? All right, whatever.
It's because they don't know either.
Probably not, right? So in any case, right? So I thought that was pretty cool as well. Did anything else like stick out to you that you wanted to like, I guess, talk about? Because there's a lot of stuff that they announced today.
Right. So those were my top three that I was like, take my money, my social, and my ID at the same time. Like, it's fine. I'm okay.
Social.
Yeah, like I'm okay with you taking all of that, and like I have no problem of just turning a blind eye and turning the other cheek on that. No problem. Yeah, those are like my top three for sure. What were yours that stood out?
Okay, so I will say off the bat, aside from, I guess I should say the Super Mario Galaxy movie, like similar to like how you were saying, because you're standing on your hill with saying that Galaxy is the best one.
Oh yeah.
And no offense to you, I've never played Galaxy, so I'm actually more interested now, because I thought, I could have sworn that they were gonna go in order of, I guess, games as far as like the movies were concerned, especially with the Yoshi tease at the end of the film. I was just like, oh well, that's a layup. The next movie is going to be called Super Mario World.
Yeah.
And then they were like, nah, actually we're just gonna skip over that and Sunshine and go straight to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
But then they kind of also teased it within their announcement, saying how like even though this movie is going to take a lot of inspiration from the Galaxy games, there's gonna be a lot of other features from other Mario eras in this movie as well, which kind of makes me like think or start speculating that, okay, they're gonna take moments from Super Mario World and Sunshine, and I guess even 64 at that point. Well, I mean, you could consider the first one was more 64 than anything, but either way, it's supposed to be like, there is no like order. They can do whatever they want at the end of the day. Like it's their choice. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll definitely say that, because the first movie I loved that movie, the first movie so much. And I'm looking forward to, seeing how the second one comes out and like what they're gonna do with the story and what they could do to potentially set up for what's to come maybe afterwards, because this franchise, they just print money like it's nothing, you know, like I feel like it's safe to assume that there is always going to be like Mario movies in theaters out how after however many years. What was it, like 2 years already that the last one was out?
Yeah, I believe it came out 2 years ago, if I'm right.
Okay.
Or yeah, like a year or 2 years. So it makes me wonder that like because I felt like when they initially announced it, like I remember I think I was back in like North Dakota, so that was like 2017-ish where they were talking about the Mario movie, and then if I remember
Yeah.
correctly, they even had to like go back and um like I don't know, there were like massive delays and stuff about the movie, but they were like, fret not, it's still gonna come out, it's still gonna come out. And it almost seems like they were kind of doing the two for one, where they were like, this movie's gonna
Mhm.
slap. We know it because we're Nintendo, so we're gonna make this movie, first animated
Yeah.
video game movie to do, I think, like net $1 billion. And
Yep.
then, but while we're doing that, we're already preparing for the next thing because I can't believe it's like, what, 7 6 7 months in April, it's already
Yeah.
dropping the next one. Like, dude, that's insane. Like, that's so quick.
Yeah, no, seriously, it is. Um, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Some other ones, there's like a few that really like, I guess I'll say like the ones that made me say like, oh, like that looks a lot of fun. Like I would definitely play that. That Stormlancers,
Oh
it was like,
yes.
yeah, the side scroll roguelike
Yes.
co-op beat 'em up thing. That's available today too.
Yes, that looks so fire. I was like, this is my game. This has my name all over it. It looks so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it takes and that's another thing. It's like I feel like I'm so deprived. Like there's so many freaking games that like I've never got to experience. Like, they shouted out Hades later in the presentation. I never played Hades, but like I feel like
You would love
just
that.
yeah, like I feel like just being around all of this, like all of these games and just like this medium of entertainment overall, like
Mhm.
I am aware of the success and the popularity behind Hades. So it's like I don't think I'm out of line for saying that Hades was like a genre defining game because now I feel like I see a lot more roguelike types of games just being made now. And I
Yeah.
think that's sick.
Yeah. I think what Hades did was um, they brought it more to light, especially for console
Yes.
users, because
Yes.
roguelites were more like I think it was more common to find it on PC. And then
Okay.
Hades was like, well, hey, we're on PC plus consoles, and here's a really cool, unique game about, you know, these gods and how like the story continues to unwind whether you win or lose, and how you can get stronger as you keep going through these playthroughs, and the more you die the stronger you get as long as you keep progressing going through, and the storytelling is unmatched. Like I never seen a game
Right.
do a storytelling that well, when it comes to like a
Yeah.
roguelike kind of game. So that
Mhm.
kind of put it on the map, and it was like, wow, I want more of this. And it's like, well, hey, no problem, because there's definitely more to come around. And
Yes,
they're
sir.
just like, bro, like every month there's a new roguelike coming out, which is awesome because it's a great genre that I'm glad more people have been able to discover.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you on that. Like I just dude, there's so many freaking games, man. Every time like these directs and presentations, showcases, they come out, I'm always reminded, like, dude, my backlog will never run out.
Yep.
It'll always get added, and I'll just never have enough time. Like it's very overwhelming, but I guess it's one of those good feelings to have, like in the event that I don't know, I hit the lottery or something, and like I don't have to actually work a day job, and I can actually go through my actual backlog. Like that'd be great, Like I'd have an infinite amount of games. It seems like. Um,
Let me ask you
did
this, just
yeah, go
side
ahead, go
note,
ahead.
what's your oldest game that you have as a backlog right now?
Oh my god, I don't even know. At this point, it's like I feel like if I was to go to that list and reference back like how far it would go, I got games like I guess you could even count like Super Mario on the 64. Like I've never beaten it, but like I've played through it a bunch. There was even a point in time like a few years ago where I was streaming it, and I'm like, man, this game is frustrating. Like the controls are wonky. It's like it's so like slippery. Like what is going on here? Like, and it's a classic, of course, but it's just like,
Yeah.
I keep it a buck the entire time. Like I don't hold back. And obviously I love Mario, but damn, like what's going on here? But I feel like I feel like if you're asking me how old, I guess I would have to consider the original 3 Ninja Gaiden games on the Nintendo, since the,
Okay.
funny enough, this is a Nintendo related conversation.
Not
So there
that
you go.
old. Okay. Maybe maybe I should have been more specific. I'm sorry. Maybe within like the last 5 to 7 years. You have anything closer,
Oh,
more recent?
more recent.
Yeah.
I
Like
guess I don't even know. Yeah, that's the
like
thing.
for
There's
me
so
would
many.
be Final Fantasy 7, like the first remake.
Oh my God. Okay, you just reminded me, and I'm sure if my boy Sweet Johnny Cage watches this back, he's gonna be like, "Yeah, where's your freaking playthrough of Rebirth?" Because I at least beat Remake, but I
Okay.
still need to finish Rebirth.
Okay.
I haven't finished that yet. Which, funny enough, they did announce
Yeah.
that the Rebirth Intergrade is gonna be dropping on January 22nd for the Switch too, which is cool. I
Right.
like to see all these very popular titles, pop up on, like, not even just with Nintendo, but just like everywhere, because
Hmm.
it's just good for the whole gaming space in general, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Agreed.
so let me ask you this: did you peep that PopUcom game, the 3D co-op color platformer?
Yes. That's the one where it was like you could do up to 4-player co-op and everybody has a dedicated color to them. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, so everyone, I think if you're like playing with 2 people, you control up to 2 colors.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, I think when I saw that, I was like, okay, that's actually kind of sick. Like, I'm always I guess what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, I'm very like pleased to see whenever like a specific game genre goes into a direction that it's like I would never think of doing, and then they do it. I'm just like, oh yeah, like that works. Like that's really cool. Like I liked it a lot. I probably want to try playing that at some point too.
That is not for me, but I like the concept.
Ah,
Yeah, I just don't think it's for me. Because
okay.
it kind of reminds me of like single player adventure dumbed down Splatoon, personally.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Yeah,
it gives the vibe of Splatoon a little bit. So you didn't
yeah.
like Splatoon?
No, I love Splatoon's multiplayer. I
Oh,
love it. But
okay.
I've never jumped into the story of Splatoon like ever. I actually think I tried it once and I got so bored I fell asleep on stream. And I go, what am I doing? I'm playing story mode. Now we're going multiplayer. I need to wake up. And then I just went and I never looked back. And I only played multiplayer and I love it.
Yeah, I definitely I have to agree with you on that. I mean, I feel like I need games that they're immersive, but they're also keeping me active because,
Yeah.
like, no offense to any game, because listen, even some of my favorite games like Final Fantasy VII, there's always gonna be moments where I will just start getting sleepy because there's always like those lull periods where you're
Yep.
like traversing or you're trying to do upgrades or you're trying to
Yeah.
strategize like how you want your units to go and all that kind of stuff. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So here's where I might hurt a lot of people in the world. I, I bought so when the Nintendo Switch came out, I bought it
Uh-huh.
on day one with Breath of the Wild,
Mhm.
and I've only put 4 hours to this day into that game.
Oh, here, I'm gonna join you, my brother in arms, right? I have 0 hours. Okay, 0. I don't even own the game. Okay, I own that.
But I
I
do
own
own
the
it.
fact that yeah,
I
you own it. I own the fact that I don't own it, and I'm proud to just say out there into the ethos that I don't really play Zelda like that. Like I'll play the Hyrule Warriors. That game actually looked kind of fun. That's more my flow.
So, and I'm glad you mentioned that because my thing is like, all right, I've done a disservice. I've done a disservice to the Zelda universe and fans because how dare I buy the Switch, which his big thing was Breath of the Wild, which everyone in the world raves about. And I
Yeah.
swear to you, I'm sure the videos are long gone, it's possible to find, but like I tried to stream it and I fell asleep because I wasn't engaged.
There
And
you go.
yep, and I went, you know what? I'm just gonna play Smash. That's it. And I just
There it
reverted
is.
back to playing Smash Brothers, and I didn't turn back. Yeah. So, but my goal is to, since it's a full crazy storyline that's engulfed between the Hyrule Warriors games and then this whole
Mhm.
Breath Breath of the Wild / Tears of a Kingdom series, I want to kind of do like a big thing where I incorporate both so I can get the full storyline between the two. Because I think one of the Hyrule Warriors, it takes place in between 1 and 2, and then that one that they
Okay.
showed right there talks about a lot of
Age of
things.
Imprisonment.
Yeah, it talks about a lot of things that happens in 2 that again it was only
Mm.
hinted at and spoken about, and you caught glimpse of, but you don't know what really was what like happened and what were the outcomes of all this stuff.
Okay.
So I think that would be really cool to kind of like go through that to really get the full story of what's going on. Because somebody told me, no, you don't really need to. It just touches upon some things, and I'm like, yeah, but that's probably important. Like I want to do the whole experience
Yeah.
and really engulf myself into that world, and I think that would be really fun. And I'll have all the energy drinks and all the coffees in the world to ensure I stay up and I don't fall asleep in front of everybody. Yay!
I was just gonna recommend that whenever you do take this on, to just have snacks and stuff ready just to keep you
Yeah,
up. 'Cause
yeah,
I know that's what I end up trying to do, at least whenever I do get those opportunities to go through, a game that I know will inevitably put me to sleep. And I feel so bad because like there's so many games, like I mean we could talk about Pokemon in a bit, but like the original Pokemon Arceus game that came out like a
Oh,
little bit
Legends.
ago.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Legends.
the Legends game, yeah.
Yeah,
Like that game was awesome, but the
yeah.
problem I had was, for one, obviously never beat it because of course I didn't. And two, it was like I had a lot of fun just like endlessly roaming around just catching everything that I
Yeah.
saw,
Yes.
and I made no progress because the game did not like force me at any point to go back and like continue with the story. Like I literally was just going and going and going, and then after like an hour or two of just doing that, I'm like, man, like, am I making any progress? And everyone in chat's just like, I don't know, bro, but this is kind of lit. And then I would just be falling asleep the next second because it's like it's like just the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah,
So
I feel
like,
that.
yeah. So I don't know. Like I will always have the intention of wanting to, just get an experience with any of these games that at least look enticing enough for me. But I always worry about. I'm like, man, like I know if I play this, I'm gonna fall asleep, bro. Like, it's no offense to the people behind the game, to the fans of the game, but yeah, I gotta call it right down the line, like
Yeah. So then,
so.
what do you think about the new one though? Because now the new one looks a lot more engaging, and it's not like just some open wilderness area. Like it looks like it's really, like way more into the future. And I think the new battle system looks awesome.
I have to agree with you 100%. Like, and it's, I mean, it's no secret. Like, you and I have been trying to figure out like what the hell we're trying to do with all this Pokemon hype, going into Legends ZA for sure.
Yeah.
But the one surprise with the Legends ZA, I don't want to say announcement, but it's more of like an additional reveal because everyone's known about it. But the Mega Dimensions DLC, like, first of all, when I saw the X and the Y, I'm like, are we getting X and Y remakes already?
That's what
And
I
I was like,
thought.
it's just Raichu Mega Evolution. So good for the Raichu fans. Our boy getting freaking 2 tails of, electric hype and all that kind of stuff. So nothing outside of that is we don't know anything else about it. But what did you think about that announcement?
So I'll be honest, when it comes to like the whole Mega Evolution stuff, I'm like, oh, what's this? Like, I don't know anything about it. I don't know what any of them really look like, unless like I'm playing something and I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, you can Mega Evolve? Oh, that's what it looks like. Like, I don't know what any of them look like. So when I saw the
that's
X and
fair.
Y, at first I was like, oh, we're getting a remake for X and Y. That's sick. And then one of my boys in chat was like, no, that's just Raichu's Mega Evolution. I was like, he has 2? What the fuck is going on? Like, it was the
Yo,
same thing
I
when
didn't even know that.
like there's a Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y, and he has a Mega Evolution. I'm like, he has 2? What? Why? I'm
But
so
why?
like, yeah, I'm so like out of touch when it comes to the Mega
Hmm.
Evolutions of the Pokemon. So I think it's cool. It looks fire, but yeah, I don't know like why that's so special because he has 2 forms, and like why there's a paid DLC specifically for Raichu, and he has an X and Y form. And like, how does it affect the game? Is it just because you can get the Mega Evolutions, or is there more to it than that? Like, I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah, like, so from what I feel like this is my own deduction. I feel like we see a certain specific popular Pokemon that are loved and adored by loads of fans, or at least maybe not that part at the very least, but like especially the widely known or popular types, those end up getting like two mega evolutions. So at the
Mm,
time, it was literally just Mewtwo for a point,
yeah.
and then you know when yeah, because I remember when X and Y was around, and then we saw the reveals of like, oh, like Mewtwo has two mega evolutions. Like, oh my god, like what? Like
Yeah.
that's crazy. Like why does he get two? And then literally within that thought, I was like, man, I hope if anyone I hope whoever is the second person or the second Pokemon rather to get Mega Evolution will be my boy Charizard. And man, when they released that freaking X version, bro, oh my god, I was going crazy. I was like, they listened, like they. So you know, of course, luckily enough for me as a Charizard lover myself,
Mhm.
I was super excited to see my boy get two Mega Evolutions. But as far as I know, I don't think there's been another Pokemon aside from those two that have two Megas. Now, I feel like Raichu is the third, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong because but then again, they haven't gone back to the Mega Evolution well in years. This is like the first time in a very long time.
Okay. Is Raichu new? Or like was that fairly new of an announcement that he has two mega evolutions?
For me, it is because
Okay.
I haven't heard or seen anything in regards to that. I don't know if that was something that was like previously revealed or leaked or something like that. But for me, it was
Okay.
brand new. So seeing that, I was like, oh, that's actually really cool. And I'm also kind of surprised that it's Raichu and not just Pikachu, but that's fine too. It's whatever.
Okay. So and I just want to be clear. So you seeing that today was the first time you saw that he even had two evolutions.
Yep. Yep. First
Oh,
time.
okay. Okay. All right. Now I have a better understanding. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So also let me okay, so I know that there's I already had one person in my chat mention like, oh, like no Smash, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like it's way too early. However, what I do want to ask you related to Smash is that we got news about Sakurai doing, or at least he's coming back to do a like a Sakurai Direct for the Kirby Air Riders game,
Yeah.
right? That's coming very soon.
Uh-huh.
So like as someone who has never played Kirby Air Ride or Air Riders,
Mhm.
how did you react to the announcement of a Sakurai Direct for that game coming up?
It makes sense. So I never played Air Riders myself.
Oh, okay,
So
so you and I are in the same boat. All right,
same
cool.
boat, yeah. Because my experience for Air Riders, I actually thought it was the worst game ever. And it's nobody's fault. It was at my local GameStop at the time where I was living in New York. Their demo kiosk had Kirby Air Riders, and my friends were like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, this game's amazing." I was like, "Oh, let me play." And then I tried to play the demo, and I couldn't even drive. But
Wow.
I didn't know the controller, the C stick was like just janked up so bad, and I had no idea. So I'm like, this game is ass. What is so great about this game? Like, this is straight doo doo. Like, what? This game
That's
is
hilarious.
terrible. Yeah, and then I didn't realize it until many years later, and I was like, oh, is that what happened? Because I think I saw like a trailer or something of like Kirby Air Riders. I'm like, wait a minute, my man's driving through this course and he's like jetting around and it's fast paced. This is not the experience what the hold on. I played the wrong game. This something's very wrong. Um, yeah, and I was realizing like, oh, is so the controller was messed up? Oh, okay. So now when I
Mm.
saw the direct, I was like, wow, this game looks like Mario Kart on crack. Like this looks crazy. It looks like a
Yeah, it
fighting
looks like a lot of
game.
fun.
Yeah, it looks like a fighting game Mario Kart into one kind of experience. I was like, this looks pretty sick. So I'll be honest, I'm kind of on board with Air Riders. I think it looks like a lot of
Yeah.
fun. It looks like something people are really gonna navigate to and jump to, and want to sink a lot of time into. So I think that's great. I'm glad there was no Smash because if you look at it for the Switch, like they took their time with it to release
Yeah.
something about Smash. They let the other games shine, right? Like a bunch of games came out prior to Smash even being spoken about, right? Like you had Arms come out, Fire Emblem came out, obviously Zelda came out. Like there was a few games that were definitely released that needed its time to shine. Not Galaxy, Odyssey, right? Like all these other
Yeah.
games came out first before they were like, all right, now it's good to talk about Smash. And I think
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Like here again, like they're not just going to be like, oh, the Switch 2 came out 2 months ago. Well, here you go. Here's Smash. Like no, man, that doesn't make any sense. Like give it time. Let it marinate. Let it cook.
Yeah, let it cook.
Yeah, let the other games be talked about. Cool. Let Metroid Prime come out, right? Look Fire Emblem come out. Great. Like let these games shine and come out. Then you get your collaborative all-in-one amazing fighting game, right? That you're all
Right.
fucking drooling at the mouth for and can't think of and can't have any other game come out besides Smash. That's all you guys ever think about. It's crazy how deranged Smashers are, and they're just like, no, it's the only game for me, and that's it, and I don't want to play anything else. And then you wonder why you're like, who's this character from the DLC? That's whack. And it's like, yeah, this is like one of the most goated characters of all time, and you're so like stuck in your cave and under a rock, you have no idea how great these characters are. And the only way you learn about them is because of Smash. It's like you
Right.
cultured swine, I can't stand you. Sorry, went on a
Hey,
rant.
admittedly though, I will say, in the past, like when obviously Smash has featured like so many different characters within Nintendo's IPs that I just was like, I never played Fire Emblem, and like I usually enjoy playing a lot of the Fire Emblem characters in Smash Brothers as it is, right? But like, yeah, for me personally, I was like, listen, as someone who loves Smash, who considers Smash to be one of my favorite series of all time, like, it's way too soon.
Yeah,
And
agreed.
even to add to, what you're saying, I mean, like, out of this entire list of announcements and games that we have for the very near future, like, I feel like they didn't really announce anything past spring of 2026, with the exception
Correct.
of like the few things that they said like it's just coming out next year with no date, which you would obviously assume like, okay, so that means it's like past the spring point, because they were not shy to announce anything that was from the months of January to April with no problem. So it's like we can assume like from May onward, that's kind of the window where people could speculate when any of these unannounced 2026 titles could drop. But yeah, I really do think it's wise for them to spread their games out so that way people have time to enjoy them. They give
Correct.
enough time to each game, and then like if they're the blessed folks that have enough time to just hop into anything at any point in time of their lives, like kudos to you, more power to you. Like I would, even if I was in that position, I would still feel overwhelmed, because it's like, dude, it's like how many
Yeah,
games are going to come out back to back to back? Like,
exactly.
it's kind of crazy. So yeah, I think the smart thing to of course do is to just let all these games have their time, give them a nice fair space to work with, to allow people to really like play through it, maybe play through it again, chill out before like you just start dropping all these like AAA games, like, or AAA, I put air quotes, but like AAA Nintendo titles, to the console, because there's mass stuff here. It's like,
Yeah.
I personally, just to like, I guess, continue with our conversation, like I will say like other games that had piqued my interest, and as someone who's been like a very like distant casual fan, I guess you could consider, like
Mhm.
Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined looked awesome. And
Agreed.
like I'm someone that has only ever played and surprisingly beat the very first Dragon Quest.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and there's like, and that's a franchise that has like over like 11 or 12 games at this point or something.
Yeah, I think they're on
So
like 12 or 13 now, something like that, as the
yeah,
latest one.
yeah,
In terms of like the chronological order, you're right. There's so many.
yeah, yeah. And so it's like you have that, you have Metroid Prime 4 Beyond that looked really cool.
Yeah.
I never even got a chance to play the DK Bonanza, but the fact that they're already having DLC for it is, obviously a good thing.
Hmm.
Hades 2 coming to the Switch 2. Like, and I wanted to ask you about this too. Like Super Mario Tennis Fever. So it's like
Oh,
there's all these games that like I want to play, but it's like, will I ever get the chance? You know?
agreed. Um, I'm gonna piggyback of what you're saying there, but I just wanted to
Yeah.
jump back. So the reason, and there's a reason why they only announce stuff from now until quote unquote spring is because remember, for them, their fiscal year begins April. The new fiscal year begins April 1st. So for
Oh,
the
yeah, makes sense.
shareholders, they have to announce what's coming out all the way now into the Christmas season, what's potentially coming out the first 3 months of 2026, and then probably
Right.
by towards the end of that, you'll get your next direct for obviously us to get hyped, but at the same time for the shareholders to be like, all right, so how are we going to reinvest back into Nintendo for 2026? What's coming out? What
Right.
are you guys cooking?
Right.
Right? What are you working on?
Right.
And here's my secret like wish for Smash.
Mm.
Just to close
Oh,
that out. Yeah.
future
I,
proofing. Okay.
yeah, yeah. I feel like let Smash or whatever edition of Smash is going to come out, whatever they're going to do, right?
Hmm.
Let it cook, and I look. They could do two ways. Either they just decide we're just going to move forward and announce a new Smash, or B, you do a crazy Fever Dream 2-for-1 special where you do a like Smash Ultimate collection, like all in one bundle. Okay, so you get the
Hmm.
game with all the DLC on there,
Hmm.
but you add rollback netcode to it. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, just add
Okay.
and that's all you need. Just add. Well, okay, I would say add rollback netcode to it, and then don't let me lose my spot when I have to change characters while I'm waiting in line to play somebody because I think that's so dumb.
Right. Right. That's a
Yeah,
great like
yeah,
yeah
like that's
feature to have.
so stupid. Like I have to
Quality of
lose my
life.
yeah. Like just put some quality of life changes and don't let. Why am I losing my spot? Like don't let me
Facts.
lose my spot if I'm waiting to play with friends and stuff. Rollback netcode and maybe just remove the GSP and get like an online ranking. Why not? Just for the fun of it. But just one more little extra slither because you already got the Nintendo GameCube on there. Put Melee with rollback netcode on there.
Hey,
Bro,
now you're talking my language.
bro,
Okay.
bro,
Let's go.
you do that. I don't care who you are. The world will talk about that forever. And then you let the other Smash cook. People won't even need to worry about that. So that way, because I'm sure New Blood is creating the new Smash, and Sakurai's probably overlooking it because he's done. My man said, I gave you everything in Ultimate. No one can ever match what I did, 80 plus characters. Like, I done did it all. New blood, new talent will come in. I'll probably oversee and direct here and there, but I gotta let the new kids thrive and shine. And I think, however they're gonna do it, let them take their time while we just cook on Ultimate 2.0 with rollback and quality of life changes. And then the diehard Melee fans, bro, let them cook with a Melee rollback netcode so they don't need Slippy. And people are like, well, I have to use my PC to play because a lot of people don't like the idea that they have to play on their computer. They'd rather just play on their console. So,
True.
dude, you
True.
do that. I walk outside and I bet you anybody would be like, did you see the direct? I don't even know you, mister, but I'm sure you know about it. You know what I'm saying?
Stranger.
Like,
Yeah.
like people would just like our feeds on any social media platform would go nuts
Break
if
the
that was
internet,
like a
bro.
2-for-1 special. I'd be like, honestly, you're cooked. You didn't even need to have a direct. You just needed to say that, drop the mic, and then leave, and people would be like, take all my fucking money. I don't care.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, just had to do that. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited. Actually, one of the things I wanted to mention that I thought was really cool that I never beat because we're talking about like games on our backlog. Super Mario Brothers Wonder. That had a lot
Oh
going
yeah,
for it.
that got an announcement too.
Yeah, and I didn't beat Wonder, and I was like, wow, look at all this extra cool stuff like they're adding to it. And I was like, all right, that'll be like when they add that, I'll just do the 2-for-1 special. I didn't play Bonanza just like you, and it's cool that 2 months later they added a DLC. And you could tell the DLC is just like a fun thing. It's nothing like that crazily expands on the story too much, which is really nice. So I feel like for people that haven't played it, they're like, damn, there's DLC already? Like, I'm missing out. I gotta go buy this game now. It's just like, no, here's just like this cool side thing that you can do.
It seems like a little roguelike mode in
Yeah,
there too.
that's exactly what I
Actually.
thought. Yeah, because it's like, oh, after you do your run, it's like, okay, well, here you go. All your perks are refreshed. So now you can try and find new artifacts to get new perks to help you out and collect more of these green, emerald, diamond gem things or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I did want to, because you said a lot of good things about Smash Brothers, and it's something that is very easy for us to talk about because obviously we've played the games for a long time, but I got this spark of inspiration just hearing you mention how like they should totally like do like the melee thing and adding it to the expansion pack for the Nintendo Switch Online service and all that. Like,
Yeah.
yes, please do the rollback netcode, do all that stuff. However, I will also say that from just looking at this direct, Nintendo, we can definitely vouch for them in saying that they are really good with synergy. Like they know how to have like a core announcement and then having like I guess you can consider them like sub announcements that would add on to the hype to build up towards like the big thing. So like the example in question now is the Super Mario Galaxy movie is that was what led the entire thing. Like that's
Yes.
what's coming out next April.
That was
So
the
what
first
was the
20
next
minutes.
announcement?
That was crazy.
Yeah, like literally, it was the first 20 minutes was all Galaxy and like
Yeah.
Mario 40th anniversary related
Right.
like content.
Yeah.
And so the very next thing that they announced after the movie announcement was the fact that they're going to be putting Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Switch consoles, and I'm like, of course they are. Like, why wouldn't they? Like, I thought it was going to be like an HD remaster, but it honestly just looked like it was the same thing.
Boo on Galaxy 1 and 2 remaster remake. Boo bundle. Boo. Boo.
Wait, why are you booing me?
Boo. Boo. You know why? Because I think it's lazy. This is why I say it's lazy. It's because we got a 3D All-Stars and it had Galaxy on there. Now you're making another bundle and putting Galaxy back on there, and they're like, oh yeah, well here's Galaxy 2 as well. I'm like, man.
Yeah, no, that
not
I
a fan.
actually mentioned that. I mentioned that on my reaction. I was like, yo, like
That's whack.
they just had a bundle.
Yeah.
But at least with that bundle, they didn't have both Galaxies. It was just the first one.
Boo. Boo.
So, all right, so let me
Boo.
get to my point. So basically, like the idea here, like after you have all these great games come out and you let all these people cook, like there was a joke that I don't know if I heard it somewhere or if I thought of it. I honestly don't remember, but like the fact that they're doing a new Kirby Air Riders and Sakurai is the director behind it. They obviously want a new Smash at some point. Like, why wouldn't they? It makes
course.
them so much freaking money.
Of course.
Like, they were probably like trying to figure they're trying to figure out their whole timetable of like, okay, like what's the plan for within the next 5 to 10 years or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we need a new Smash for the Switch too.
Right.
They're like, okay, well, like Sakurai literally like put his whole life out there, like making Ultimate like as good as it was, and like just bringing in all these characters and just like making it like a true celebration of video games in one place, right?
Facts.
And the way I see it, and here's the joke, is like Sakurai probably was like, okay, well, if you guys are gonna ask me to direct another Smash game, I want to do Kirby Air Riders first.
Yeah.
And like
I
they
agree
were
with
just like,
that.
I bet you got it. Like boom, greenlit the shit out of him mad fast, right? And so who knows, like not even to like take away what you thought of doing, what might end up happening, which is like him passing the baton to like another director for like, whatever the next Smash game is. I feel like at this point we're in a position in life now where you have games like Fortnite that exist where they constantly are pushing the envelope with the boundaries of what you can do in a video game,
Facts.
right? Like
Agreed.
Fortnite started out as like this battle royale, like building shooter, and now it's more than just that. Like
Yep.
you have Rocket League in there, you have like some Lego related stuff in there,
Yep.
like Rock Band and like
Yeah.
all these different things. They took away building for the people that like myself don't like the building. They got the zero build, and they have an even faster mode called Blitz.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, like, and that's what I've been playing. Like, literally, you will not find me playing regular build mode ever in that game because
Same.
like that is a mode that's the reason why I avoided Fortnite for as long as I did. And then they finally were just like, okay, well, how, at some point you figure they must have asked themselves, well, how do we get more players that aren't already fans to play our game? Well, let's just make modes that would cater more towards them, and boom. And then on top of that, it's Morphin time. So I'm not going to go on that tangent, but you already know, I mess with Power Rangers a lot. And so that's how I am now a new player of that game, because they introduced characters that I completely resonate with, and B, a mode that I can spend whatever time that I do spend on it and actually enjoy myself, and like and just kind of go along with this whole battle royale theme. Because at the end of the day, it's still a battle royale, but like at least it feels a lot better for someone like me who does not really like battle royales at all, and at that point. So in relation to the Smash the discussion that we're having, I really feel like Smash Ultimate kind of set its own bar, where not only was it just a platform fighter, but it's a fighting game that features a lot of popular characters from other video games.
Yes.
And even from having Cloud, Sephiroth, Sora, that's the big one that no one thought would ever happen. I always had faith, and it happened, right? So there's that. You have Ken and Ryu, our boys from Street Fighter, right? Like you have, Mega Man's in there, like Solid Snake. It's like there's all these characters that represent something in the video game space, like Banjo-Kazooie, right? And even with those characters, there's still so many iconic like characters that could very well fit, and y'all could argue belong in a Smash Brothers type game.
Facts.
So I don't feel like Ultimate was the be all end all, and especially looking at the lay of the land, dude, Nintendo is constantly adding other third-party games to their system. So to me, all that is to me is, oh, these games are essentially tryouts, because if they do well, they're gonna end up in Smash too. And so whenever they get to the next Ultimate, where let's just call it Smash Brothers Infinity, for example. Okay,
what a title!
Exactly right? Like what a title, because this is how out of the box big brain you gotta really think, because it's like they made a history making game that celebrates video game characters and video games in general.
Yeah.
And it's like there's all these other characters that should be featured, that absolutely deserve to be featured. So like the next best thing to do is to not only go above and beyond, because I feel like at this point there's no reason for them not to bring back everybody again, because it's like, I'm sure it was hard, but like Fortnite makes it look easy. So it's like, if they make it look easy, then it's just a matter of, hey, like, can we feature so-and-so back in this future Smash? You think they're going to say no? Like, what? Like, imagine if Nintendo pulled up to 343 and was like, hey, can we feature Master Chief? You think they're going to say no? You like you look how Rare handled the Banjo thing, or Microsoft. Like, Nintendo went right to Microsoft. They're like, oh yeah, like, can we get Banjo? It's like, and they're like, oh, of course you got what? Like, yes, put Banjo in the game. Like, Square Enix with Cloud, and like the fact that they even got Sora in there, it's like, come on, bro. And then like they have all these Kingdom Hearts games on the Switch now. It's like one hand completely washed the other, and all they did was help themselves create a new standard for themselves and for all of, because it's like, look at how Sakurai handled. It's like all those characters. Like anytime a new character was featured, he would give people the background on those characters and the games that they came from. It's like, I don't like, yes, at the time, Smash Ultimate was an experience that was like, this was like a once in a lifetime thing. I don't think it's once in a lifetime, bro. I'm pretty sure in the future, we're going to see Hades in Smash. We're going to see characters from like Resident Evil and Mortal Kombat. Like, they're going to be in future Smash games. And so it's not a matter of if, it's when. That is my whole entire take to add to what you're already saying. And plus, I can see in the future when that does happen, like they announce the next Smash game, right? And then next thing you know, here's the Melee, the most anticipated fan awaited game, Melee, to be featured on an official Nintendo console. Like they can really take full advantage of something like this, and to even go and even further beyond this, dude.
Further beyond.
Imagine further beyond, like,
Yeah, no.
let's see how Super Mario Galaxy does, the movie, right? And then imagine they tease what everybody wants them to do is a Smash Brothers cinematic universe. Like, dude, how many hands are washing each other, bro? They are setting themselves up for generational success.
I agree
It's
with
like
that.
these people's great grandchildren are set for life.
Yeah, facts. And they even said
That's all.
in there that, what was it? Oh, like and that might have been you that said, like, you know, the idea is to keep having these movies in theaters for like years to come. Like, obviously they set the bar, right? Like they set the tone, and they raised the bar, and then Sonic matched it, right? And now Zelda's
Yes.
getting their own too. So like they're clearly like in the space where, all right, we can do this. Clearly, the cinematic universe works for us. There's success in this, and if we do it right and listen, we can produce whatever we want, and it'll be a
100%.
hit. The Smash Brothers movie, whew, that's a big task. I think I would prefer that in an anime over.
Oh,
Because
well,
and I say
I get what
this,
you mean though.
and I say this because if you look at when they were, it was, I think it was Smash 4. Like some of the animation for some of these characters, like I think it was like Link fighting Pit because they were announcing Palutena. That fight was godlike. It was just out of this world, and I was like, "Yo, look at this animation. This looks sick." And I was like, "Damn, I could see all these characters like in this animation, and like having to fight whatever boss they wanted to put out there, right? Because they could put anything really. They could be like, yes, I'm the old being. I'm going to smite you, toys. Blah 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 blah. Like, it's so easy for them to come up with a, you know, who do we have to fight in order to survive and be toys and live in this kid's room? You know, shout out to people that don't know that, and that's how Smash started. It's literally a kid playing with his toys in his room. But anyway, like I think anime wise would be better because Smash is, especially the adventure modes, they're long, right? Like if you look at Subspace and if you look at even Ultimate, it's a long story. And there's a lot going on, so they could like spread it, and it doesn't have to be multiple seasons. It could be one nice long season. Maybe they could do it in 13 episodes, where each episode is an hour, or they can make it 25 episodes and just make it one season.
That would be pretty interesting if they went that direction.
Yeah, like that's how I always envisioned it. I was like, man, with you guys doing this, like it just always seemed like the anime route was the best route. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. I don't even know. And you know what? It could even be like Subspace. They don't even have to fucking talk. We could just tell by hand gestures. Just show me what's going on. Show me some hand gestures, and we'd all be like, yeah, facts. I'm down with what you guys are producing, and I'm all about it, right? Now, I will agree to disagree with you on the end all be all for Ultimate. I don't think we'll ever get another Ultimate in the sense of how many characters we got. For the simple fact, and hear me out, because I think... And I think, and Maximilian called this out very well, is we got these characters back and all these new, like the DLC characters, we got them because it was Sakurai. And he's been there forever. So he's cemented himself and created a name where people can trust him, especially Disney, being like, well, if it's you and you've been at Nintendo for like 30 years and you almost died making Melee, clearly you have a love and aspiration for this. Like, yeah, we can give you Sora, right? Like we can make that happen to some, however Square Enix and Disney made Sora happen. I think I truly believe, like, and agree with Max on that, where it's that because it was him and how much of an impact he's had in the industry, I think it was easier for him to get those kind of characters that we thought were never possible. And I do think that for now, I don't think we'll ever get 80 plus characters again in a Smash. I don't personally, and I could be wrong, and maybe I am wrong, and great, and maybe Smash will be the new Mugen, right? It'll be the console Mugen that we never knew we were gonna get. But I think that we should open the door for a new opportunity to let other characters shine, like you said, like Hades, for example, and Master Chief. Like these are characters people have. I think even Spyro and Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my god! Yeah, you see what I
staples.
mean?
Yeah,
The list
like-
goes on.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Like obviously the list goes on. We could be here for weeks talking about this stuff, right? But yeah, I think I do. This is what I feel. I think they should dial back the amount of characters. Let new ones shine that have rightfully earned the spot. Still bring in DLC characters because obviously, as from Brawl onward, DLC was just all about it. And it's great because then you get to let other characters shine that may have been in another game or universe that we just never knew about. And I think that's fantastic. But I think the roster should be, personally, I think it should be cut in half. I do.
I totally understand that.
Yeah, and I don't think we need Echo Fighters. We don't need Pit Dark Pit. We don't need Samus, Dark Samus.
Yeah.
And then like thankfully Ken and Ryu are different, right? Roy and Marth are different, right? Like I think Chrom was similar to somebody. I'm just forgetting who it was. But like a lot of those Fire Emblem characters were very similar in the sense. So like Marth Lucina, you don't really need to do that. They made them different in terms of like properties, but everything they executed was exactly the same. But Roy, like he really changed as opposed to being like a Marth clone back from
Right,
Melee,
yeah.
which was nice. Yeah, so I think we should ditch the Echo Fighters, cut the roster in half, give us rollback. Oh, and our big thing, let me buy more costumes, please.
Oh, the cost. That
For
would
the
be
love-
the first for Nintendo.
For the love of Holy Christ, please, let me get more costumes. I found it baffling that you didn't even have Fire Mario in Ultimate. Like you put like Doodoo Butter Green and Brown as colors, but you took Fire Mario away. You have some nerve. We need to talk. You took a staple of a color scheme from the originality of Mario, and you were like, "Nah,
so
we're gonna
funny.
ditch that." Like, we have a problem. We need to talk. You need to come to my office. But yeah, that's what I think they should do for Smash. But again, obviously everybody has their own take. That's just kind of my take. Again, cut the roster in half. Remove Echo Fighters. Give us rollback. Let us expand more on the costumes. Or hey, you know what? Maybe you can't do this online, but let me customize the color scheme of the character when I'm playing with my friends locally.
I feel like quality of life stuff like that we have not seen in Smash. I feel like those are easy implementations, whenever the time does come around to that happening. So, I mean, those are some good takes. I'll say overall, even the stuff where like you want the roster cut in half and like, even bringing up shout out to Max, what Max was saying about how like the reason why all that stuff was happening because like, they trusted Sakurai. That just plays into what I was saying with like maybe this is literally how they get that to happen because they allowed like if they want that same level of success, it's like like we're gonna need Sakurai, so let him cook with his Kirby Air Riders, have fun with that, and then
Right. And that's why I think he'll probably direct. I don't think he'll be hands on, but like he'll oversee it, so at least there's trust behind it. Like, all right, he's looking over this. This should still be good.
Yeah, okay, you know what the best way to phrase that is if Sakurai ends up becoming like the Akira Toriyama of like the video game industry in the
Word.
sense where he like when he was, still with us, Toriyama-san was a part of creating new things and ideas for Dragon Ball,
Right.
but his main priority was to simply just oversee and like that's it. They used his namesake as like an attachment piece to ensure that their sales would be what they would expect them to be. But in reality, it was like, someone else, aka Toyotaro, who would handle literally drawing and creating the some of the scripts for the Dragon Ball Super manga that ended up coming out. And obviously throughout all that time, like Toriyama was there and making sure like, okay, yeah, this is good. Yeah, sure, this is fine. And they would still put, even though it was Toyotaro, this is story by Toyotaro, like Akira Toriyama's name will be right next to his ass. So I feel like, I feel like for Smash Brothers, they could see themselves in a situation like that where it's like Sakurai has worked his life, his whole life, is working so hard, I should say, on like making sure that Smash Brothers just kind of like does better than the last version every single time.
Yeah, agreed.
And I feel like, as like, because obviously he's way older now and all that stuff, and make having a healthy life is something that I feel like is being more pushed on people, which is great. That's awesome. Creators are of all types are getting time to take time off, relax, like not have such a rigorous work schedule, even though people still be working hard, but it's just like health is prioritized. And I feel like that's super important. And I feel like if they do it right, there's a world where I can see both like what you're saying and what I'm saying happening, where it's like they could have a new person like at the helm, like given the opportunity to do like what all these things, but they still have Sakurai there acting in as like the granddaddy overseer, supervisor, editor role, or director, a supervising editor or director role to whoever would, take the mantle. So that way that trust would still be intact with all these other game studios to allow their characters to be featured, in Smash Bros. I feel like depending on who we're talking about, some might need a little bit more convincing than others, but like at the end of the day, I feel like if Nintendo is knocking at the door and the heading of the letter says Smash Brothers collaboration, I'm sure they're not gonna even have to read the rest of that. Literally, it'd be like, yes, like set up an appointment right now. Like, let's make it happen. Like, who you want?
It'll come with that. It'll come with the envelope with that red ink with the Smash Brothers logo, just like sealed onto it, like they did in Smash 4 when all the characters were getting the invite. They just send it out. Yeah.
How would you? This is a side note. How would you feel if you ever received a letter in the mail that was exactly that? Would you like fucking freak the hell? I'd be like, oh.
I'd flip the house over and the universe at the same time. Yeah, no. Like, are you kidding me? I got a note with the official Smash logo, wax sealed, that's to print onto this envelope, and it's got my name on it. Oh, brother,
dude,
forget it.
Dude,
fucking
those invitations are next level.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hope they do that again in the future. That'd be fire.
That was so crisp because you never knew who it was gonna be. Who was gonna grab the envelope, and they had fun with it too, which was really cool, and it always kept you like, damn, is it this one? Is it that person? Who's gonna get it? Like, it was always awesome.
Yeah. Oh, see, man, Smash is built different, bro.
It is. Like, it's very unique. It's a beautiful game, man, and I cherish and I love it. I just want them to do right by it for the future. Also, now that
100%.
Sony doesn't own Evo, bring back Smash. I'm just saying. I think put it on the grandest stage. Put it on the grandest stage once again. It's been a long time. They should be they should be cherished and appreciated for all the hard work the community does. Because I'm telling you, there's no community like the Smash community. They're something special. They're very unique.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give them credit for that. They're very unique and they're loud, very loud.
100%. Well, I feel like that, unless there's anything else you want to talk about from this direct, I think I'm good.
Yeah, last thing. That bundle again for Galaxy 1 and 2, these bastards are selling the games individually on the eShop store. See? Thieves. I'm telling you, bro, it's messed up that they're doing this whole bundle thing. I'm sorry. I just had to put that out there because of the 3D already all-star collection that we got, and then they have the audacity to be like, well, it's part of the game, so don't you want to know what the game is like for the movie? Yeah, thieves. I caught on to your shenanigans, and I'm on to you.
And
Sorry.
Hold on. And so this is something that, like, these are officially just reselling
They're ports.
originals. There's
ports.
no remasters at all, right?
No, they're ports of the Wii game. It might look a little bit better. And then the only thing they did, they were like, well, hey, we added a little more, words to the storybook that wasn't there before. We added that, and hey, guess what? You can get the book physically. Oh, but hey, guess what? That physical book, it doesn't have the extra words we added to this port. Why not?
Yeah, I keep that too.
Like, are you serious, bro? Really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're literally like, you're playing with my emotions in front of my face and smiling, and you're going into my wallet and trying to reach out for my money. Thievery.
Yeah.
Not letting it happen, dog. Yeah. So I look, as a man that I told you that would die on the Galaxy Hill, because I think it's the greatest, I'll say it again, the greatest 3D Mario game ever. That is just straight thievery. Like, I think that bundle is trash. I think it's trash, honestly. I think it's like, how dare you? You did the 3D All-Stars. You made it timed. You timed the game so that you can never buy it again. And now you're making another bundle exclusively for Galaxy for the movies. Brother. Robbery.
That's
Not a
OD.
fan.
So, do you see how much they're selling them individually for?
Oh my, no. Oh, I'm actually afraid to look.
Bro, what? Okay, instant reaction. They're $60 each. What do you do?
No. Oh, okay. I thought you were serious. Oh man.
No. I'm asking. How would you feel?
I'm boycotting. Honestly, I'm boycotting. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Yeah, that's not right.
$60 for those? Nah, bro. If they're 60,
that would be OD.
Yeah, it should be honestly 30.
Yeah, that would be fair.
But
That'd
now it goes, all right, 30 for each, but if you buy the bundle, you get it for 50 or 60. Like, brother, nah, man. I don't know. Like they could just play the Mario IP is OD when it comes to the games and never like dropping in price like ever. Yeah, so I don't know. I hope it's properly priced right. I hope it's fair. That's all I'm saying. I'm not buying it. I'm telling you, I'm not. I don't care. I really don't care. Like, I'm not supporting that. I think that's just straight highway robbery and thievery. For those that have never played it, congratulations. Now you can play one of the greatest or the greatest 3D Mario game of all time. But the fact that they just kind of like threw it in our face again was like, well, now you got to get this bundle. Nah, you're bugging. Get out of here.
Well, to be fair, I will say that, like, respectfully, I'm not going to get them because I already have the 3D All-Star bundle, so I can at least play the first one. And if I ever do play the first one, it'll be off of that because I did get the cartridge because, fun fact, if you get digital, you don't really own your games in the long run. But I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, you're right. You're right. And I'm not a fan of that. But see, and it's like, so for you in that sense, you can get just Galaxy 2 because you already have the 3D All-Stars. So it works for you in that sense. And I would wish if you could just buy it for like $15. That'd be fantastic. I think that'd be worth it.
Yeah, I feel like with that bit of knowledge, that adds more value to physical games anyway. Digital, you're getting you're now they're trying to entice people to get digital over physical by releasing it early, maybe having like a limited time discount. Things like along those lines. But for me, I'm just like, if it's a game that I actually really, really want, I will probably end up getting both versions, so I have a physical version. And if I really needed to play it as soon as I needed it, then obviously, like, I'm gonna have that digital version as well. But when it comes to this, it's like, I mean, if I get around to it, I get around to it. I'm sure, like, by next year around April, the month of March, I'll probably end up at least attempting to have like a Mario like themed month or something leading up to the movie.
Holding you to it. Yep, holding you to it right now.
All right, hold me to it. Go ahead, hold me to it, man.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Because Mario Day is in March anyway. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, March 10th is Mario Day.
Yeah, so there you go. So actually, hold on really quick before we like dip out. I did want to ask you about the Super Mario Tennis Fever. That was like the last thing I wanted to bring up.
Yeah. We could close off with this. It's fighting game tennis. I love it. It's fighting game tennis, and which was, I don't know if you played the one on the Switch, but that one was like they considered it a fighting game as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so okay, so so the reason why I wanted to ask you, right, is because I wanted to first ask, like, this, just for clarification, this is a brand new Mario Tennis, right?
Yes, yes. So the last one was called Aces.
Okay, okay.
This one's called Fever.
Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to point that out first because I felt like I'm like, this is pretty soon for another tennis game, don't you think? And I feel like they did that on purpose because they realized the backlash on Aces, because
Yeah.
I've only heard terrible things
Yep.
about Aces. So yeah, so okay, I wanted to get that clarification now. So like, so are you looking forward to Mario Tennis, the Fever version?
I am, because Aces got good when it was too late. That was the thing. Yeah, because they were giving out. I don't know if you remember, it was free DLC like every month. So they were just giving you free characters, and they had. I don't remember exactly how many they had, but I think it was like 5 or more. So they were giving you a lot, but nobody cared because the game was not great. And then when it got good, it was at the end when no one was playing it. And the only way you would find people playing is if you found like a Discord server, which people went hard on it because they discovered that this game has a lot of depth and it's actually a fighting game and there's like meter aspect to things. And I was like, what? This is amazing. Which now Fever really displayed, and it has that new meter drive there that's there to do your ultimate attacks and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, we got fighting game tennis. I like this, and I think it looks like, based on what I'm seeing, I definitely would want to hear from Ace's entrepreneur how they saw that representation and feel like if it's a step up or if they're still skeptical on it.
So I will add that I was told a story from my cousin who was so excited for Aces that a part of the gripes that people were having was that, like, it was a very hyped up game to be something that it ended up not being, where you couldn't even play online with people.
It was dog shit. Yeah, it's terrible.
Like, imagine being in a modern era. We're in the 2020s, right? And you come out with a game that, obviously, in an era where we are all online, playing online with each other and with a lot of random people, it's like, how do you not feature that? So here's the story really quick. He bought the game. He was so hyped. Him and 3 other friends bought it. And they could not play with each other. And he was so mad. He actually he refunded the game. He does not refund games, and he refunded Mario Tennis Aces. And I was like, wow, that's OD. So
you like that, man.
So the fact that we're getting a new one, and I do like, and it was such a surprise to see, because I thought it was a separate game that they were introducing after Fever. And I'm like, wait a minute. They're giving you an adventure mode in a tennis game?
Yeah.
And, like, I thought that was actually kind of fire. I'm not even gonna lie.
It looked
That's
amazing.
sick.
And I will say Ace's Adventures mode, terrible.
Oh man. So yeah, like, this was different. This 100% confirms my speculation that the fact that they made Fever was damage control on Aces. Like, they're trying to make sure that people never have a reason to talk about Aces when they have a very good game in Mario Tennis Fever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes perfect sense. And I guess that's like, I hope Mighty Keith does a skit about that, where he literally, like, he makes like a video about like how people reacted, or how Nintendo reacted to the release of Mario Tennis Aces, and then they immediately started working on Tennis Fever to make up for that.
They probably did, because it's been like 5+ years.
Has it really been that long already?
Yeah. Aces came out a long time ago, if not longer.
Damn.
Yeah. Aces came out quite a number of years ago. So this looks better. I don't know if it will or again, it is going to be better. I would need somebody that continued to play Aces to kind of look at this trailer and be like, oh, look at all these things that it already looks like they cleaned up. Because for the casual sense, it just looks like,
you're right.
Yeah, yes, it came out a long time ago. Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
7 years ago. What the hell?
Yeah.
I don't know why I felt like that game came out like 3 years ago at the very least. That's funny.
Yeah, no, it came out such a long time because again, these were part of those games that were all trying to cook before Smash dropped on December of 2018. So all these games were coming out pretty quickly. Well, not quickly, but like one after another on a month-to-month basis. And I remember that specifically being one of them. And I was like, word, this is going to be like the game that I'm going to have that's going to hold me out while I'm waiting for like other games that I'm interested in, like an announcement for Smash or whatever it is until then. And that game dropped as fast as it came out, man. Like it just dropped. And like after the first month, they were like, well, here's this DLC. And we were like, we don't care because this game sucks. Like it's just terrible. So, yeah, it's just, yeah, and then like I said, when it got good, but it was too late because everyone was like, "Nah, we moved on. Like we're doing other things. You can't bring us back. You didn't listen, so too late."
Yeah.
And now this one looks cool. I like that they're all babies. They have to relearn how to play. The adventure mode looks cool. It looks enticing and interactive and engulfing. Like I was like, man, this looks like a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm curious to see like when they show more what it's really going to break down to see if it's going to be worth. Because now again, brother, these games are like $70, $80, $90. So my backlog will get smaller and smaller because I'm afraid, at least for Nintendo games, I can't be dropping that amount of money on these games left and right.
And speaking of prices, Cliff, I looked up the price for the Galaxy games.
No. Don't tell me it's full price, man.
Nah. They met us in the middle. They're going to be 40 each.
Robbery!
40 each. Not you said 30. You were close. You were closer than I said.
Come on, man. 40 each. Oh my! And how much is the bundle? 70. You saved $10.
Yeah, actually.
Oh my God! All right, I'm done. We can end on that note. Oh my God. Oh.
Well, listen. Thanks for joining me on this impromptu post Nintendo Direct show. We should try doing this in the future because this is kind of fun. I like doing that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will see more of Uchi and myself. We will collab more.
Yeah.
We have more stuff coming.
Yes.
Be patient. Please be patient. We're cooking. We're cooking.
Yes.
Just be patient and tune in. All right. Be on the lookout.
We got the seasoning ready.
Yeah. The adobo is right there. I promise you.
Oh, yes. You're speaking my language now.
The adobo is right there. We're gonna sprinkle it on everything, and it's gonna taste great. I promise. Promise. But yo, thank you for your time, man. I'm glad we were able to do this. This was so much fun. Enjoy the rest of your day. Chat, I'll see you guys all later. Tonight, I'll be back on. What was that game, that co-op game that you said that was fire, that looked really good? That was like a roguelike?
Yeah, Storm Lancers. I'm actually going to see how much that one is now.
I might stream that tonight because that looked like a Cliff Dog game written all over it. And I was
Hell
like, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what? Co-op? Roguelike? Like this? Okay, right before we go, have you ever played a game called Shadow Complex for the Xbox 360?
Shadow Complex? I don't think so. It sounds very, very vaguely familiar, though.
This was during the Xbox Live Arcade genre, and they used to have like a Summerfest where they were just dishing out like indie banger after banger, and one was called Shadow Complex, and it was like a Metroidvania roguelike kind of game, and it kind of reminded me of that, and that's why I was very interested into it. So I wasn't sure if you've ever heard of it or seen it, but if you can find a way to play that game, you won't put it down. And it's not long. It's probably like 8 hours long, so it doesn't have to be a sit in your backlog kind of thing, but you would thoroughly enjoy that game. It's called Shadow Complex for Xbox 360. Find a way to play it one day, and I promise you won't be mad.
Yeah. All right. So wait, what was it called again?
Shadow Complex.
Shadow Complex. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Yeah, Storm Lancer is $20.
20. Yeah, that has to be added. That and Silk Song. I have to get those today.
That's a reminder. I still need to beat the first Hollow Knight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move past it. Who cares? Who cares? I'm just gonna move past it. Yeah, no, we don't have to talk about that. Yeah, that backlog can stay backlog. Yeah, who cares? We'll move past it. But I love you, brother.
Man.
Have a
love
good
you
one,
too,
man.
Thanks for doing this with me.
Yes, sir. You take care, and I'll see you later, man.
All right, see ya.
Adios. Chat, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and then I'll see you guys Yeah, I'll see you guys tonight. Have a great day. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your Friday. I'm rating a homie of mine. His name is Misha. He lives in Germany. He speaks both German and English. He's currently playing Brave Fencer Musashi. It's also his stream anniversary. So I want to show him some love. His affiliate anniversary. So I'm showing him some love, throwing it his way. He can speak English, so you can talk to him. And his chat speaks English too. So yeah, just show him some love. I'll see you guys later, man. Have a good one. Peace.